Hey sweeties, it's Naima here and I am back with another video. As you can see by the title, I bought 3 caramel fragrances. This is going to be like a little caramel fragrance haul, new caramel fragrances in my collection. I'm going to give you my thoughts, my opinion, my reviews, because not many people are talking about these fragrances. Well, they are talking about one of them, but the other two, they're not really talking about. My thing lately is to just buy the rarest, hard to find, hard to get vanilla gourmands, caramel gourmands. So since I have these in my possession, I'm excited to talk about these. So the 3 fragrances I will be talking about today is Vaniglia 01. I don't know how to pronounce the brand name, so I'm just putting it on the screen so I won't butcher it. This fragrance is not sold in the US. I got this off of Facebook. I saw one review on it that made me want to buy it, so I bought it. The next caramel fragrance is Setsuna, Dancing in the Moonlight. That is a fragrance brand in Australia. Another one that's not sold in the US, doesn't ship here, but you know, people still get access to these fragrances. And last but not least, we're going to talk about the popular Molten Caramel. This is the one everybody know about. We've been seeing this on TikTok, internet, Instagram. This one is very, very interesting because I got a lot to say. Before we get into it, don't forget to subscribe, y'all. If you like gourmand fragrances, you love gourmand fragrances, you like to smell like a treat. I like to talk about gourmand fragrances, give my reviews, my thoughts on new releases and fragrances in my collection. Also for the gourmand queens and kings, I have a Facebook group. It's called House of Gourmand. It's centered around gourmand fragrances. Join the group, discuss, chat, sell your fragrances. It's a fun place to connect and talk about all things fragrance. The link to my Facebook group and my social medias will be in the description. Now let's get into it. Now, caramel number 1, we are going to get into. This is Vaniglia 01. This is by the brand, I'm going to try to say it, Massimiliano Torti. Massimiliano Torti. Yeah, I seen one review on this. The person I seen review this fragrance, I usually trust her taste. When she said that this is smelling like, you know, what she said, vanilla frosting, vanilla cake with caramel swirls, I was like, okay, that sounds really good. So I ordered me one from someone, and when I got it, it smelled good. It smelled good. When I got it, I definitely got that description, okay? It's definitely given caramel cake, vanilla frosting, sweet buttercream, but I don't love it. I recently sold this one. This just has like a light, slightly plasticky smell to me, a buttercream plasticky smell, and I'm just not digging it. But overall, it is a sweet, warm caramel toffee vanilla buttercream scent. Like I said, this one is hard to find, so if you can get access to it and you're searching the web, you're looking for a quick review on it, that's why I'm talking about this fragrance. You just never know who might be looking for thoughts on this fragrance. Like when I'm smelling it through the atomizer, it smells really, really good. Sticky sweet, caramel dessert, but it just lacks something for me. It's a little bit on the light side. Light buttercream vibes, you know. I need something more dense, deep, dark, and sweeter. But yeah, that's what Vaniglia 01 smells like. Next fragrance we have is Setsuna, Dancing in the Moonlight. Okay, this one I also got from Facebook. It was a split. This is shipped from Australia, so they literally waited 3 months, about 3 months to get this over to the US. I joined at the end of the split, so I didn't have to wait that long, but honestly, this wasn't worth it for me, and we're going to get into it, y'all. I don't think there's many reviews on, you know, Setsuna. If y'all searching on Setsuna and come across this video, I don't want to bad mouth any brand. I don't want to, especially, you know, this is a small brand. I don't want to be negative about it, but this is my experience. I spent my money on this. This is my channel, and I'm talking about it. I found out about this fragrance by somebody telling me about the split. I searched up the fragrance. I seen the notes. I was like, oh yeah, what? Get me on this split right now. Get me on this split. Give me a full bottle. I am ready for this. This is calling my name. This is my type of fragrance. The notes of this fragrance is heavenly. It is all I want in a gourmand fragrance. The notes of this fragrance is rich vanilla, caramel cake, marshmallow ice cream, sugar, musk, and white chocolate. This is another one I sold too, so I can't spray it too much. You guys, this is not it. This is not given what the notes say. There's no vanilla, There's no ice cream, there's no white chocolate, marshmallow. I personally don't get that. Now, there was a lot of declutters on Facebook with this friend, like a lot, like back to back to back to back to back to back. Before I got my bottle, I seen so many declutters on Facebook. People were selling them, getting rid of them. I was like, it can't be that bad. It can't be that bad with those notes. It cannot. Okay, there was like a couple that did like it, but it was more people that didn't like it versus the people that did like it. So I'm gonna believe the side that didn't like it, especially when some people that didn't like it got similar tastes as me. But to me, what this smells like, I definitely get caramel. I get chocolate. I don't get white chocolate. I get chocolate. White chocolate to me is more on the vanilla side. This smells chocolatey, like cocoa. I get a caramelized chocolate, but it's in the most bitter, spicy way. Like there is a spice in here, and it's not like a sweet spice or anything. That opening is harsh, and it stays for a while. Now, before I got my bottle and I seen other people have their bottles, I was asking them for their input, what they think that it smells like, and they were just like, it smells too sweet, it's too syrupy, it's too sticky sweet, syrupy caramel, and I am going to have to disagree. Honestly, when I hear somebody describe something as being too sweet, I get happy. Nothing is too sweet for me. I love super sweet, sticky sweet, syrupy sweet, tooth aching sweet fragrances. When I smelled this wasn't that sweet to me. Like, it's not sugary sweet. Like I said, there's a spice in here that's harsh, like a bitter caramel chocolate smell. It's sweet, but not too sweet. I don't consider this to be super sweet. Like, I have the sweet of the sweetest in my collection. This is not that sweet. It was overhyped. It's not smelling like what you think caramel, marshmallow, sugar, vanilla would smell like together. Not saying that nobody can't like it. You can like it. It's definitely a fall fragrance, like a heavy fragrance for fall, a rich, dense gourmand for fall. I don't think this smells delicious. I don't think that this is worth the money, worth the hassle, worth the wait. It's not worth it. If you know about this fragrance and you want to try a sample of this fragrance, I definitely recommend decantalize.com. The owner name is Angela. She's on Facebook as well. She offers decants on her website, decantalize.com. That's the first place I stop when a new fragrance is released and I want to sample it. Use code HOG10 at checkout. HOG stands for House of Gourmand, my Facebook group. Make sure you join if you aren't already. And yeah, if you want to try samples of these without splurging, that's where you can go. Last but not least, caramel fragrance I got in my collection. This is Molten Caramel. Y'all, my bottle dropped. I'm sad. You know TikTok. We all know TikTok. New releases with Paris Corner, Aroma Concepts, caramel vanilla fragrances. We are on it. So Molten Caramel has notes of white chocolate, milky caramel, vanilla, brown sugar, and praline. Before it was released, I seen one of the popular influencers reviews on it, and I seen somebody else review. Now, my issue with things is that I wish that when people review fragrances, they also tell you what the fragrance smell like. Compare it. I feel like people stray away from comparing fragrances because if you have that fragrances in your collection, you might pass up on it. The way that this was talked about, you would have thought this was like the most unique, out of this world caramel gourmand. Like, you need this right now. Do I think it's nice? It's nice. It's nice. It's nice. When I spray it on me, I spray it on my skin and my clothes, I'll be sniffing the air. It smells good. But my issue with this is nothing different. This is nothing that you need, that you have to have. Will you probably like it? Yes, it's a nice caramel fragrance. But this smells like Sol de Janeiro 71, y'all. Ain't nobody mention that. Ain't nobody mentioned that in the TikTok videos that I've seen. Okay, now they probably never smelled Sol de Janeiro 71 to compare it to them. I feel like most of us have smelled this before. Okay, and yeah, with the dupes coming around and things like that, I'm pretty sure they know what they're doing. I thought this was going to be like a brown sugar, caramel, lactonic, sugary, sweet fragrance. But honestly, I don't get brown sugar. I get a buttery caramel with a nutty sweet quality. This smells like Sol de Janeiro with less of that buttery popcorn though. A little bit sweeter, a little bit more powdery, or I guess lactonic. I do like the scent. I like Sol de Janeiro 71, but I've already had that. I already decluttered that. If somebody said that it was smelling like Sol de Janeiro before I bought it, I would have never bought it. So this is that same caramel from Sol de Janeiro, that dry, nutty, slightly buttery caramel. I thought I was gonna get something a little bit different. Caramel candy, caramel chews. I'm looking for more of like a sweeter caramel. This is a pure caramel fragrance. Like, it's realistic, but it's more on the buttery, salty side. And I like mine to be syrupy sweet like drizzle. This is nice. People will like this, okay? It's not bad, but it's nothing special. You can just stop at Sephora and get you a 71 hair and body spray. People just want to like just brag on the next new thing without really being authentic, being real, and telling people what it smells like. Instead, they just be like, you guys, there's a new fragrance from Paris Corner, Molten Caramel. If you want to smell like the most delicious caramel ever, this new release, you need it. Be more descriptive, please, and let us know like what it really smells like. I've even seen like on somebody video, like somebody asked, you know, does it smell like Sol de Janeiro 71? Somebody said no. It does. But fragrance is subjective, you know? Fragrance is subjective. We all smell different things when it comes to these fragrances. We all have our own thoughts and description when it comes to these fragrances. So I guess. All right, y'all. So that is the end of my caramel fragrance haul. Some of the new caramel fragrances that I bought into my collection. I just want to share with you all and give a review just in case somebody is looking for one on these fragrances. Comment down below your thoughts, what you think about these fragrances. If you have them, if you've heard about them before, if you have them on the way. Join my Facebook group, House of Gourmand, and I will see y'all in the next video. It's Queen Aima, and I am out.